Hey guys, Razorwire here, and welcome back to another edition of Little Big Tutorials. And in today's tutorial, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make the dropping dice effect as seen in the campaign mode. So over here, I don't actually have the dropping dice effect, but I have a similar showing over here. And basically what I have is a piece of pipe dropping down these beautifully crafted stairs. So let's go and see that. Just like so. So, let's go and see how it's actually done. So first what we're going to need is in the animator section, and it's going to be the rotating disc. So let's turn that 90 degrees, just like that. And we're going to place down an actual decoration for that, since unfortunately the animator disc only allows decorations to be on there. So let's go ahead and place down a pipe on it. Let's try to place it in the middle the best you can. Now let's go ahead and give it a rotating speed. Let's try this. Alright, that looks pretty good. Now, since this decoration is, a go-through material, and it's not, technically a solid object, what we're going to go ahead and do is place down an actual solid object. So let's go ahead and place down this piece of cardboard right here. Just a simple square piece. And what we're going to do is try to match the shape of the pipe the best we can. Just like that. And let's make sure it's glued onto the rotating disc. Now obviously we don't actually want to see this piece of cardboard right here and the actual thing, so let's go and change that with the opacity tweaker and set the opacity down to 0% and the fade time to 0. There we go. Now we can't see it in play mode. And let's go and work on the actual design or the animations of this. So let's place a microchip right here. So here we obviously have the basic design or the basic animation of it, spinning like that. So obviously we're going to want to have it go down the stairs. So the way we're going to do that is we're going to use an advanced in and out mover, as found right here in the mover section. And let's go ahead and keep it at about 1.5. Let's see how that works. Allow pushing. And since we're going to want to have it come from the back to the front, we're going to need to ensure that it goes that way. So what we're going to go ahead and do is use a direction combiner and hook that up, and we're going to go ahead and hook a battery up to the negative side, and what that is going to do is ensure that it's going from front to back. Let's go ahead and get a battery, just like so. So let's go ahead and see what that does. There we go. Perfect. Now let's actually go and make this a little bit bouncy, so it gives it more of an effect to the metal here. So let's just go to the material tweaker, and let's change down the friction just a bit, and give it a little bit of bounciness to it. There we go. And let's see how that looks. There we go. So as you can see here, even though it has hit a stopping point, it continues rotating. So let's go and fix that. Oops. And the way we're going to do that is all we need to do is just simply stop the animation. So let's go and get out a speed sensor. and set this to 0. And what this is going to do is have it so that, you know, when it actually reaches the speed of 0, it's going to go ahead and stop the animation. Let's go and set that down, set to down only. And of course, you know, we don't want to have it stop abruptly. We're going to have, you know, the animation slowly come down. So let's go ahead and use a timer for this effect right here. And let's have this timer set to forwards and backwards. And have the target time to about 1 second. Let's see how that works. Now we're going to hook this up to the animation tweaker, or the rotating disc, I'm sorry. And let's have the rotating disc set to speed scale. So it, you know, just slowly goes down and it doesn't just stop abruptly. And of course we don't want to see that in play mode, so let's take that off right there. And let's check it out. Since it has come to a speed of 0, it completely stops the animator. There we go. Now, of course, we can't forget about the sound effects, so let's go and work on with that. Now, let's go ahead and give this a good impacting sound. So we're going to go to impacts, and let's try the hollow metal. There we go. Just like that. And to just change up the sound, that way it doesn't get too repetitive, I'm going to go ahead and place down two sound effects. And we're going to go and change the pitch of it. So let's go ahead and make this one set to 12. And let's change this one to, let's try 10. And of course, every time it impacts something, that's when we're going to hear the sound. And to vary between both those sounds, we're going to go ahead and use a selector. Set that down to 2 inputs right there. And we're going to have the impact go to the cycle option. And of course, just hook the selector right there. Let's just move this down here. And let's go ahead and see how it works. There we go. And that's pretty much it. So just make sure you leave a comment down below on what you would like to see in the next video, and I'll make sure to get to it.